In this video, can you stand it? Yep, that's right. Reviewing RC stands. Let's get into it. Alright, representing 18th scale, we have the WL Toys A959B. Representing the 10th scale, we have the XStar Pro from HSP. And representing the big guys at 1/8 scale, we have a Typhon 3S Armor Tough. Alright guys, I've been seeing a little bit of chatter on all the social media of late about these El Cheapo stands you can buy in China. And I wanted to have a couple, so I thought I would buy a couple of different ones and just do a bit of a review of what I think these particular stands are like. This one here is the metal version of the cheap Chinese stands. I got this one on eBay for 15 Australian dollars. You can get them on Banggood as well. It basically has a base length of 140 millimeters, which is roughly the same as the base of the top portion. And the height is adjustable, and it has a width of 120 millimeters. Now this one here came in 3 pieces to build it. You had the bottom bit, this middle section here, and the top bit. It's just a matter of a couple of screws in the bottom, then another screw in the top. It also comes with, I don't know if you can see there, but there is actually a hole for a grub screw to lock this thing that turns and goes upwards to adjust the height. You can lock that in place. I don't have that in there for my own purposes. It'll also lock this from spinning, but well, to me that defeats the purpose. I like having it to spin. Now, first impressions, it's definitely a bit loose. This is tight, so it's definitely a little bit loose. So we'll have to see how that goes with the 3 different sized cars on it. Put that to the side for the minute. This other one was $20 on eBay. It is all plastic. It too came in 3 parts. It has the base, a metal center rod, which is pretty thick and stiff and good, and this upper platform for the actual car to sit on. And it also comes with, also comes with a storage tray and another storage tray there. But personally, I don't really use those very much because I find it's a bit difficult to get into them when you've got a car on there. So this one here, the actual base that holds the car measures 170 millimeters by 155 millimeters, so a lot bigger than the other one. And the bottom base measures 200 millimeters by 155 millimeters. So yeah, it's a lot bigger base. Only problem with this one I found was that the bottom of it did not have any spots for actually putting non-slip stuff on it. So thankfully when I got this one, putting the non-slip thing on the top, there were several circles that had to be pushed out. I actually stuck some of those spare circles on the bottom of this one to keep it from slipping. That's the only issue with this particular one out of the box. It does come with these non-slip bit strips on the top where the car actually rests. It also comes with holes for sitting shocks in for working on your shocks. This one here, which I didn't mention, also has those two on the corners. So, without further ado, let's start testing these on the different cars. First up, we have the WL Toys A959B. Alright guys, first up, the small stand. Right, okay, well, yeah, it just seems the 1:18 scale does just fit on, and it's quite decent. I reckon I could happily work on stuff. It's definitely got the ricketies, but I reckon it might be alright. Maybe. Yeah, I reckon it's doable. Alright, that one done. Let's have a look now at the bigger one with the WL Toys. Excuse the scraping and the knocking and, well, that actually, with the wheels on, doesn't fit. As you can see, it is slightly too big. Yeah, it is slightly too big, guys. With the wheels off, it might be alright, but yeah, with the wheels off it'd be okay, but honestly part of the process is getting the wheels off, so probably slightly too big for the 1:18 scale. The blue one works okay for the A959B. Next in line is the XStar Pro. Whoa. Alright guys, time for the 1/10 scale, which is represented by the XStar Pro HSB. Let's have a look. On the blue metal one, rather rickety. And I would like to point out that I've actually got that screwed down quite low, so that's its low setting. No, not happy with that, guys. It sits on it, good, maybe decent for display purposes, but even that, it sits crooked. Look at that. That's actually now broken, guys. Well, so much for that. So, that can't be used anymore. That broke. Look at that, will you guys? Just in doing, I have not used this. I've only used it a couple of times, but in doing the video, it broke. So, the $15 metal one is absolute garbage. So there you go. That wasn't on purpose, because I'm now going to have to go and change some of my other bits that I've already shot. So that was definitely not on purpose. Let's have a look at the XStar Pro on the plastic black one, shall we? Oh, yeah, guys. Heaps better. Plenty of room. Plenty of solid surface for the car to be sitting on. Most of that chassis is actually sitting on that. So that is good. I like that. And it's pretty solid. Like, you're never going to get, unless you build it yourself with really, really strong, robust stuff, you're not really going to get much better than that. Last but not least, the Typhon. Alright guys, yeah, Typhon on the black plastic stand. And can you stand it? Yes, you can. It sits quite alright. Hang on, a little bit. Oh, off center there. There we go. That sits on it quite alright, I reckon. There we go. Yep. It's never going to be a massively stable surface, but for changing wheels, working on shocks, doing stuff like that, it is perfectly reasonable. I reckon it'll be good. And to just get in under the hood, doing a few little things. If you want to do really real stuff where you're really unscrewing metal bits and breaking away Loctite, which is, this thing is half Loctite, half plastic, you will need a better surface, but I reckon you'll always do that. So, yep, I reckon I'll just take this off. Black plastic one, $20 on eBay. The definite winner, guys, I reckon. This metal one, absolute junk. I still am staggered that that broke just by turning it around. It was weaker than I thought. So I am going to, though, use these pieces to make another stronger one. So there you go. Wasn't total waste, but it's junk. Alright, guys. There we are. Well, wasn't that interesting, guys? The blue one, absolute rubbish. And it broke. 2 pieces. I am going to use the 2 pieces, make something else to go in there and then go onto there, so it's not a complete write-off, because I do like the metal plates. If that bit was stronger, it would be fine, but it's not. It's very much a weak point. Real shame, because I do like the look of it, but as it turns out, $15, not worth it. Don't buy one of these, guys. Buy the plastic one. $5 more, it's a lot more robust. Not perfect, you know, you can buy hundreds of dollars ones, you know, but price point wise, $20, perfect. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching. I hope that was in some way informative. Certainly was for me. Now I know which ones I am going to go for in the future anyway. But if you're new to the channel, welcome aboard. Please consider like, sharing and subscribing and smashing on that bell so you don't miss any more of my content in the future. Going to be a lot of it. Anyway, guys, until next time, this is Matt at RC Chronicles signing off. Catch you guys.